There's so many, but there is one iconic moment I've just been thinking about lately is in the first movie, in the desert standoff between Chow and the guys, and we give over Doug that turns out to be Black Doug, and my bodyguards have guns, they're pointed, and Zach comes out of the car because the door is not able to open, and he just falls out, and so while we have a gun, about to kill the guys, I go, "That guy fall down funny." That to me. I don't know, I've been thinking about that line a lot. It's the funny, I don't know, it still makes me laugh. It just, every time I watch it on TV, it just does it for me every time. Because that kind of sums up what Chow is. He's evil, but he always has to take time once a day to have a good laugh. I think that's what makes him likable. Zach Galifianakis is the funniest man alive. No one's quicker than him. Not me, not anybody. He's just a mechanic of jokes. Where I remember in the second movie when my character had the cocaine, when his heart stopped, and he hits the glass table. He goes, "You ready for craziest fucking joke up?" Boom, my head, and Zach, I'm supposed to remain dead, and Zach goes, "I don't get it." That's like the funniest. I just couldn't. This is like every day working with Zach. You just every line is a usable gem. And Todd, I'm sure in the edit room, it's a tough job because he's got to decide which great joke he can choose from like Zach. Yeah. There's so much on the cutting room floor that there's so much that a lot of it comes from Zach. Is just yeah. There's so much. I hope there's a good blooper reel for Hangover 3 because I love I'm like that guy. I love watching those outtake reels because that's the beauty of any great comedy is just watching guys have fun and have a laugh. That's really all you get. Basically, I get paid to laugh at Zach Galifianakis. Yes, it's a great job. I actually texted him one time. I just randomly said, I just want to keep getting paid to laugh at you. I'm stealing money right now. If I could do that, that'd be great. I'm bummed out because this unequivocally is my favorite crew I've ever worked with. So this is my favorite cast and crew. Tom's my favorite director, and so for that reason, I'm very sad about that. But having said that, I mean, I'm trying to put in perspective. I can't believe we even did two Hangover movies, much less three. So it's an embarrassment of riches that we were able to. There are a lot of great filmmakers and great casts that would love to do three movies together at this level. So it doesn't happen. It's rare. So when you look at it that way, I'm just so grateful we even did it this long. So yeah, I'm sad, and this is definitely the last Hangover. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a Chow spinoff though. I mean, I love that character, and Chow is the greatest character I've ever played. I mean, he's the devil. He's basically the devil, and these guys are doing a deal with the devil, and now it's payback time for those guys for doing a deal with the devil. That's what the whole Hangover saga is. From the point of view of Chow, they got to do a deal with the devil, and then to pay. Now they want to move on with their lives, but they still got to face it one more time. And just when you think the devil's down and out, think again. That kind of vibe. Yeah, it's really cool. I went to Korea 2 years ago, and Hangover 1 wasn't even released theatrically. It was released on cable and DVD. And so I was told by the studio, just don't worry. Like, don't be offended if no one recognizes you. I know you just so want to be famous, and you love it, and you soak it up, and your feelings get hurt. And, which not, by the way, I really don't care. And I was like, no problem. I was like, this is great. So I walk in the mall, basically by myself, and I was just mobbed, just like I would be in Vegas. And it just did the popularity of the first movie on DVD and on cable. People were just, it's the globalization. I mean, I think the Hangover franchises globally it does represent the globalization of R-rated comedy, because it really has opened the door for R-rated comedies to really hit the market globally, which is previous to this kind of unheard of, so it's amazing. It's amazing on every level. It really is. I just never thought in a million years I would do a third one here talking to you and like this big haul at Caesar. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. I can't. I'm giddy with happiness. So.